What is Enter Shikari's social impact? Enter Shikari's background. Enter Shikari are a British experimental rock band, that's supposed to say band, formed in Hertfordshire, St Albans in 1999 under the name Hybrid, before current guitarist Rory Clulow joined. Their debut album, released on the 19th of March 2007, reached number 4 in the UK top chart. Said that later on, great. Who influenced Enter Shikari? Enter Shikari have been influenced by many types of music. Ryan Reynolds explains this in an interview. I grew up on Northern Soul and Motown, then discovering my local hardcore punk scene, then going into London and hearing all kinds of dance music, watching dubstep grow from its very early days. We always felt a bit downhearted by how people would define their whole lives around one specific niche genre, when there is such a wide range of music out there. Artists such as Muse, John Hopkins, Frederick Robinson and Others on Drugs influenced their latest album, The Minesweep. Their views. I didn't want to just be making loud, angry music that was just loud and angry. You had to be angry for a reason, said by Ryan Reynolds. Music can be one of the most powerful tools to radiate resistance throughout a population. It's a good way to spread messages, put out aggressions and ideas. We're very aware of politics and socially conscious music. It's the ball that's attached to my foot. We can't really shrug it off, and a lot of people claim that there's a lack of that sort of political music, which there is. It's important, however, that many music, just by being music played live, is a unifying experience, and that in itself is automatically makes it against the power structures. It's important to keep art as a big part of your life. Album sales. With their first album, Take to the Skies, reaching sales of that number, failed maths twice, a week, and its first week, Enter Shikari were off to a good start, although this album was not socially aware as such. Enter Shikari were already broadening their genre by adding synth and hardcore aspects to their music. Their second album, Common Dreads, entered the album charts at number 16 and sold 15,000. This album struck a chord with fans. This album is brutal with its punk lyrics yet melodic tones, and still a favourite among many Shikari fans. This album was the start of their movement. Enter Shikari released their third album, A Flash Flood of Colour, and this album topped the metal charts within the first week. This being their most socially aware album, had clearly started to make an impact. Their songs talk about unity and breaking down the social structure. Their most recent album, The Minesweep, is a cutting-edge album with hard-hitting lyrics that speak to a lot of people, and their opening song is an intense cry of emotion, almost begging to be played at full blast. As Enter Shikari progress, the movement increases, with Ryan Reynolds encouraging new voters to vote Green, informing them with an article written by himself, and the band themselves attending protests against privatisation against the NHS. As a Shikari fan, I can say that they definitely have a social impact. They are building a new generation of open-minded and socially aware people. And that's just a fan thing.